Hello, Spencer and K&P Roofing. My name is David Milburn, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, well, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, my company's goal is to help local small businesses like yours. And oftentimes, in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. Sometimes the only hesitation they have to hire someone is that they don't know who's an expert and who isn't. That I've found by giving people an easy blueprint of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of these local businesses owners raising their hands and saying, I like you, David. Please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard, and you can see I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or, if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do yourself, well, that works for me too. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. The first thing I want to talk about is content. So this is your site, and Google doesn't just look at your site and automatically know what you do. They send out robots, to read the content of your site, and content, is everything I'm highlighting here, all your text and pictures and all these affiliation things. We want to make sure that your site has more content than your competition, and not just what's on the top of your website, but also what's behind it, the meta descriptions, the meta tags, etc. So if you go to an image here, if you right click and do save image as, you can see that this pop-up shows the file name, and it's not any of the keywords that people are actually searching for that's being hidden behind these images. So one of the things that I would do is get some of these keywords behind these images to help you have more content on your page that's attracting searches. And what we've seen over the years is that Google likes to see 1,000 to 1,500 words of content on your home page. So these guys over here are your competitors. Actually, I actually did a search result here. So I did roofing companies in Louisville, KY, and you can see the top business in the organic searches, is HKC Roofing. So, this is their site, and this is what all their content is. So I go in and I look at, I use this tool. I have this tool called Ahrefs that I have a paid subscription for, and it actually gives me a sneak peek behind all your competitors' websites, their traffic, their keyword, their backlinks, which I'll explain more about those later. But Ahrefs will show you what your site is actually ranking for. So this is your site on Ahrefs, and I'm in the keywords here, and if you look, and I sorted it by volume of searches, you can see that you're all in 34 positions, way down many pages, and you're not getting any traffic from this particular search term. And this kind of shows you that. We go down to here, you're in 15th place on this one. Again, several pages back, you're getting 1 click a month. You're getting some for gutter repair and so forth. So this tool shows me actually what keywords your site is being seen for and what you're getting clicks through. So now if we look at your competition over here, okay, and this is their keywords. We've kind of, again, sorted by volume. So, in this particular search term, they're in 7th position, getting 48 clicks. Roofing Louisville, KY, they're in the first position on the first page. They're getting this many clicks. Again, we can look down through here and see how they're ranking and what clicks are getting. So what we want to do is we want to take these keywords and get them on your site more times than the competition. So that's the first thing I want to talk to you about. The next thing I want to talk about is the second most important thing, and we look down here and we call this the Google Map Pack. So if on searches, you've probably seen this when you come down here, they come to this section here. We've got this section with a map and some business listed. These are, you see the business's name, address, phone number, that type of thing. So the big 3 is everybody wants to be in this section, the big 3. So I'm sure you look at this and you wonder, well, how do I get listed here? Well, I'm going to explain to you that. So this has everything to do with these things we call citations. You're probably saying, well, what the heck is a citation? It's pretty simple, actually. It's your business's name, address, and phone number out there on directories like Yahoo, Google Places, Bing, Yelp, Yellow Book, Hot Frog, probably all these places you've probably heard of. And it's really important that we get your exact name, phone number, address as it's listed in Google. And what's this do? Well, it's important for this reason. It's important because it sends trust signals back to Google that you're an actual legit company, not some fly by night or somebody that just started. Again, they've got robots, crawling these sites, so this information sends that back. And by getting out on these directories and having them list your name, address, and phone number, it starts to build up your popularity and relevance with Google. And if you get enough of them, it starts pushing you into these top 3. And it's really simple to go out and get these. You probably already have some for your site right now. I know that right now you're not in these top 3 spots, and the top 3 nationwide average is 150 citations. So since you're not in these top 3 right now, our goal is to go out there and get not just this 150 that your competitors have, but to get 200, 250, and really blow them out of the water. That would guarantee moving you up into these top spots and really getting you a lot of traffic and a lot of clicks. So that's the second thing. And the third thing I want to talk with you about is how to get to the top of the organic search. So as we scroll down through here, the first thing, and a lot of people, you see the first thing you see is the ads, and you see the map pack. And a lot of people, actually 60%, studies have shown that 60% of the people just kind of go past that down here to the organic search. So this is called search engine optimization, or SEO. And you want to get here because you want people to get down here to the organic search and click on your website. So to see this, I go back to my tool Ahrefs, and this comes down to what we call backlinks. And backlinks are look at them right here. Okay, so you can see we can look at your backlinks. You have 558 backlinks, and that's giving you about 96. The traffic to your website's 96 visits a month. Okay, so now over here again and look at your competition. Look at the backlinks. They've got 1.9 thousand backlinks, and that gives them they're getting traffic of 1.9 thousand visits a month. So you're probably wondering, what is a backlink? Well, a backlink, I want you to think of backlinks as kind of a popularity contest back when you were in high school. The way Google looks at these is like, it's a popularity contest. Like if you were a kid in high school and you got the coolest new pair of shoes, like Air Jordans, right? And when you get to school, you walk past the most popular group, and they stop you, right? And they're looking at your shoes, they're pointing at your shoes, talking about how you have the most amazing Jordans. It's going to raise your popularity, right? So think of every kid who pointed at these shoes as being a backlink online. Every single kid out there. What that means is we want all these websites, all these popular kids pointing back to you. And if we can get those other websites pointing back to you, then you're going to become more popular. So right now your competition is more than popular than popular. They have those 1.9 thousand backlinks, and I think you had, the 558. So this is the same thing as citations. We don't want to just get the same number as the competition. We want to go out and get those backlinks and then point them back at you and then get more. So you're probably asking, well, how do I do that? Well, it's easy. Inside this cool tool like Ahrefs here, you can click on your competitors' backlinks, and I actually pulled them up here. These are some of the backlinks they're getting, and you can go and get them for yourself. You can see they have backlinks coming in from all these different sites. So we can actually go in here and get your business listed. So I took one of these sites that has a backlink. I mean, it's over here, and actually, so this Home Blue site has a backlink to HKC, and if we go through, we can hit Control F, and we can find HKC, and we can see it's listed in there 3 times. Okay, there's 3 times it's listed, which is pointing back to their site. So yeah, so if we click on it, you can see it takes us, right back to their site. So we can actually go in here and get your business listed on these sites, which link back to you. All right, so once again, we went over 3 things. Content. Your front page needs at least 1,500 words with the right keywords and images saved with those keywords. Citations. Most of the top 3 sites have about 150 of these, and I want to get your citations up to 200, 250 to really beat out the competition by a landslide. And then the backlinks are link juice in industry terms. You need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google you are the authority, that you're the person that needs to be found for these searches. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number 1 across Google. So I bet you're wondering, what now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally fine with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 554-1482, and we can talk more about how I can help you with this. Once again, my name is David Milburn, and my number is 502-554-1482. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.